All right, so I'm here at the job site. I'm fixing to take some humidity readings in the school that we're doing. It's a new school, and they're fixing to lay down the gym floor and the VCT tile. This is actually ASTM F2170 standard test method for determining relative humidity in concrete floors using probes. The probe I'm using, this is what it looks like. It's a little this thing. Looking at it, let me flip it around the other way. It's almost 2 inches, inch and 7/8, if you will. So I do a 2-inch hole. I'm fixing to go inside, drill a 2-inch hole, and I'm going to set 10 of these at random locations wherever there's going to be tile. What I do is I drill the hole, I clean it out, and I pop this in the hole. Make sure the hole's nice and tight. I use a 5/8 drill bit for these particular probes, and what it is it's the probe, and it has this this cap on it with the O-ring, so that it keeps all the humidity and temperature and everything inside here, so it doesn't acclimate to the room conditions. And then I'm going to leave it there for 48 hours, and in 48 hours I'll come back and take a reading. So this is what the apparatus looks like. Lignomat is the brand. It doesn't have a model or anything on it, but that's the brand of this thing. And what it is basically it's just the reader itself. As you can tell, it's pretty basic. It has the read button, the hold button, a up arrow and a down arrow. It's got this cord. It's like an aux cord that you use for music, but this side has a sleeve that slides up and down on it, and I'll show you that in a minute. The side without the sleeve goes into the bottom of the meter. And then I have this little box of sensors. There's about 5 in here. I only need 1. And I have a little sensor, which of course the other side of the cord will plug into also. And this is what you put into the hole. Once you put it in, you slide this, you slide the sensor into the probe, and then use this sleeve to seal it. And that's why this sleeve slides up and down on top of this. And then we'll come back in after 48 hours and check it out again and take the readings. Okay, so I'm here inside the cafeteria of this new school. I was telling you there's a stage, there's a serving area back there, blah, blah, blah. All right, that doesn't matter. But here's one of the probes that I put in the ground. Like I said, it's been 48 hours. So I'm just gonna grab this piece of metal. I'm gonna pop this cap out. I'm gonna set this sensor down in there and push that sleeve all the way down. I'm gonna take a reading. And it's gonna get the temperature, and it's gonna keep going until that pound sign or hashtag turns to an H, which means it's at a hold. So right now it's reading the temperature inside that, and then also I'm going to take a temperature on the RH, the relative humidity, and it's also going to read, get me a reading on that as well. Okay, so it's been about 4 minutes. My RH level, or relative humidity percent, it's reading at 85.8. You could see that H toggling back and forth. That means it's got a reading, so I'm going to mark that down. Whereas my temperature, same thing, it's also stabilized at 70.6. And that is how I take the readings from these probes that I have placed around this new school that was being built.